Charmin's little blue boy. Hey, where are you going? Are you going around me? Oh, you're trying to climb up my back. Come here. Come here. And he's trying to climb up my back. He is a Charmin Bueller mini Goldendoodle. And he is so sweet. And he's fat. And we love it. And in my lap, I have Parker's little Singleton boy. So these are two Singletons born on the same day. Blue is a mini, and this little red teddy bear is an actual pocket. And you can see the difference in sizes. And this is their first time playing together. Let's see how they do together. They are related. Their mothers have the same mother. So they have the same grandma. Parker is a Daphne puppy, but Parker was mixed with a toy poodle for that litter. That was or Daphne was mixed with a toy poodle for that litter. That was the only time I mixed Daphne with a smaller puppy. Otherwise, Duke and Daphne were always. And so this Charmin, this baby's mom, is a Duke and Daphne. Charmin, is a Duke and Daphne. But look at them. What do you think? Are you excited? Blue's excited. Yeah, what are you thinking? So both of these puppies already have owners. I'm sorry they're not available, but these videos are mainly for their families to watch them and see how they've grown and how they play. Because they're both Singletons, meaning that they're the only ones in their litter, we're gonna let them, I think he needs to go potty. They're gonna sniff each other. We're gonna let them play together and bunk together for a little bit so that when they fully wean, they have a baby and also a buddy, and also this way they are, we want them to get used to what life is like with a sibling. So their stay here is going to be with each other to keep each other company, but also, hi! But also to just, socialize. It helps them with their growth and things like that. They like people, they love people, but they also like playmates. Look, little red here, he's just thinking, hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Yeah. So yeah, little blue here is actually the youngest. They were born on the same day, but a few hours apart. So little red here is actually the oldest, but he is a different size. He's going to stay below that 15-pound mark, whereas this little boy is going to be, it's hard to tell right now to narrow it down. I try to narrow it down within, at least 5 pounds. Because he's a Singleton, he is chonky. So, he's got a lot of food in there because he has a 24/7 all-you-can-eat buffet. But I still think he's going to be getting up close to that 30-pound mark. So somewhere between 28, 30 pounds. But look at it. It's got tiny little white. Yes, tiny little white. You don't like your new collar, do you? It is red, but it's kind of on the orange. I couldn't reach the red, the fleece that I cut it out of. I couldn't reach it, so I didn't have a tall person in the house. My daughter Melissa and I are the shortest adults in the house, and all the tall people were unavailable. Come here. For those who haven't seen my husband, he's 6'6", and everybody, even my daughter Jessica, who's only 18, is much taller than me. The girls are in here playing with the other puppies, and Red is like, why aren't you playing with me? Come here. So anyway, we are getting ready for the weaning process. We're doing it slow. We have teethies now. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Do you want a bear? No, this is a monkey. I know my animals, people. I know my animals. He wants his girls. I want my girls. This little guy is going to be perfect with children because he is used to being with children. Yes, you are. You're just so sweet. He's over there with the snuggle puppy. You can see a little difference in their colors, whereas Blue is dark, dark red, and little teddy bear is the teddy bear brown and red. Yes! So this little guy is Parker's last baby, and this little guy is Charmin's last baby, which makes me kind of sad because Daphne, their grandma, was my dog, and she passed away in 2020, ripe old age of I think she was almost 15. She was at least 14. I have to go back and look and see how. I always say 15 years, but I think she was just a few months shy. So anyway, she lived a long life. Sadly, with a lot of dogs that are not fixed, which obviously Daphne was not, she ended up with uterine cancer, which spread to her lungs. And that is a big downfall to breeding because you're not fixing your dogs, at least the ones that you're actually breeding. No. He doesn't want that. Yeah, you're so excited to have a playmate, aren't you? So anyway, that's why we tell people. We like to spay and neuter before the hormones set in. So the girls, you spay. Come here. You seek refuge in me. Yes. He doesn't want to play like that. He's not as big as you. No. Spaying before their first heat. Mini Goldendoodles go into cycle at month 6. So you want to get that spaying done just before their first heat. So we don't want them to have their first heat. We don't want them to have that extra blood flow to their uterus. That makes it for a more complicated, harder recovery, as well as more costly in a spay. You gonna groom him now? Neutering is between 4 and 5 months old. No more than 5 months old. Their hormones set in at 5 months old. Then if you neuter after that, you simply have a dog that cannot have babies, but still has the hormones, still has the desire. Like for instance, our Bateman, he was neutered past that age. He was actually neutered at 2 years. He was a rescue, and he was neutered at 2 years old. So he can't have babies, but he marks everything and anything. And that's my husband's dog, Bateman. Yeah. So anyway, people who say, oh, well, our friend had a male dog that was neutered and marked. Females mark as well. It's just harder to detect right away. People usually think they have a UTI. But anyway, that's because they didn't neuter before the hormones set in. Neuter your dog when the breeder says to neuter him, and you'll be okay. If the vet refuses to go along with what your breeder recommends and what your wishes are, find a new vet. That's all I can say. There's plenty of them around there that are good vets. People who do great farm vets understand a little more than the little boutique type vets. So we love our vets. We have a very wonderful vet here that we use for the farm, and then we have another one that we use for our dogs because our current farm vet does not do. She would look at somebody if we have an issue, but she doesn't do spaying, neutering, that type of thing. So anyway, okay, I'm going to let you watch these babies. I'm going to stop yakking about my spaying and neutering. You guys hear that way too much. And we will see you guys at pickup. Okay? Okay. Do you want to play with your new friend? Say bye-bye.